where we left off was Solus was like, we're going to a rave, motherfuckers, and Murphy was trying any which way to get out of it, and then Murphy's situationship Garrick was like, are you coming to this rave? And Murphy said, how dare you do this to me? And I said, no, it was in my notes. And then I very violently held up my notes and was like, look. And we were laughing about it for 5 minutes. And we got in. You got into the rave via underground cave system with a NPC that did not want to be Ina's friend. And where we fully left off was you guys entering said rave. So let's get into that. When you guys enter, it's a thrum of just bopping music, colorful rainbow lights everywhere, the obvious like DJ at the front, or I guess like at the back of the cave would be considered the back of the cave, with giant holographic crystals coming from all around it. The entire place is basically filled to the brim with mortals of all shapes, sizes, and ancestries. Solus immediately turns around, grins at you, and goes, I'll see you back here in like 2 hours. Bye! And goes off and runs into the middle of the party.
So Solus ditched us.
Yeah, it seems like it. Can't say I'm thrilled.
In Solus's mind, Ina knows how to have the fun now, and Garrick will show up at some point. Whee!
I just legitimately thought of, like, if I turned to Murphy and was like, you want to leave? Kill us.
Yeah, actually, I just remembered I have stuff in the dryer. I gotta go back.
I legitimately thought of that as like just a little funsy oopsie. Okay,
Murphy's phone rings and it takes 2 hours.
There are waitresses walking around with complimentary drinks on their trays and everything as well.
Are they, I'm assuming, alcoholic?
They have non-alcoholic and alcoholic because they don't assume everybody wants to drink.
That's fair. I'll probably just ask the waitress, like, which one is non-alcoholic, and then take that one.
Yeah, she gives you that one. It's kind of like, and the thing is about the drinks is you can't tell, like, who's drinking the non-alcoholic and who's drinking the alcoholic. They make it so it's like anybody could be drinking anything, and that's so nobody feels weird. So the non-alcoholic is just sort of more like a strawberry limeade situation. And it's in like a quartz glass.
Kyle, just to double check, you have the Ismene goggles, right? The Discovery goggles. I gave them to you.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, I'm just taking them out of my inventory.
I don't think you brought them with you here.
No,
I'm not sure.
I would have left them back.
I just wanted to make sure that they were listed in someone's inventory before I took them off of mine, because I know I gave them to Kyle. Okay,
I'll throw them in
Ina
mine real
has
quick.
a weird secret mission that she wants to accomplish.
Of course, yes.
So,
Get
what?
fucked.
No. So what Ina
does
like,
the fucking?
Ina So Ina, like, I guess she's like starting, because again, like, I did put some stuff into her intelligence, so now she's 1% more intelligent than she was before. Her intelligence is now no longer a 0, it's a 1.
Hell yeah.
And so this rave was called The Under, right?
Yeah.
So she has a under key that is red. She is going to try to find a door that this key would work with. That is her secret mission going through this rave. She is mission mentality. She is now smarter. She wants to get shit done. She wants to prove herself to herself.
So that 1% pushed her over.
That little percentage. I want to say, like, what? Like, what is our maximum for, like, this is, like, what, 10 in a section or whatever? So, yeah, so now she's 10% smarter. So now it's, she's getting there.
Oh, wait, did we level up?
No.
Oh. Wait,
no,
did I ever level up from the last level up?
I don't know if you did.
All I'm saying is that because Ina was doing a lot of intelligence checks, it made sense for her to do an intelligence
that makes sense.
What level are we supposed to be right now? Yeah, Murphy's just going to take the drink and, like, sip it, but, like, be very slow about it, you know?
Yep.
And then they're just gonna find a nice corner to sit in and like watch people watch.
You do get a message on your phone that is from Garrick that's asking where you're at.
I turn around, I take a photo of the exact corner that I'm in, and then I send it to him.
The immediate response back is just a thumbs up and a heart.
No, yeah, okay.
I will find this nervous fucker.
Ina, now seeing that Murphy and Solus have left her, as a person is walking by with drinks, she then takes one, chugs it like if it's like champagne glass, whatever, she like throws it back, slams it on the ground, and she's like, let's do this thing. And then she...
Now I have to ask, did Ina take the alcoholic or non-alcoholic one?
She grabbed whichever one was passing by her first. She doesn't know the fucking difference. And plus, she's got the fucking constitution of a...
1 through 3, it was non-alcoholic. 4 through 6 was alcoholic. It was non-alcoholic.
Oh, great. So she's gonna like be like, that was... Oh, I lost Ina's voice. Fuck.
It has been like 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Say like, hey, nah, and start there.
Airport? I'm not going to the airport. There we go.
There you go.
All I gotta do
Thank you, Bluey.
All I gotta do is think of bingo from Bluey, and then it gets me there. So Ina then goes, the fuck? That did nothing. And then she grabs a whole bunch of them from that exact same tray and just starts chugging them.
The lady's like, excuse me, I'm sorry, are you looking for one particularly?
I'm looking for the alcohol, all of these, and then throws another one back, throws it on the ground, a shite, and then just another one.
She goes, those are the non-alcoholic ones here, and she gives you a cup that has a little vial in it.
Thanks! And then she throws it back, and then throws that one on the ground.
Do you throw back the little vial, too?
Yeah, she throws back, like, literally everything that she's being given.
Okay.
That is how Ina was raised.
Ina throws it back and then throws it back.
Get out, baby.
Just see Ina like aggressively twerking.
Just twerks her way to freedom.
Oh, poor one. Okay. Great. Let me do this to see how.
Oh, that's what I wanted
to do. Some weird. Oh, I guess my dice got chipped.
Can you give me a perception check, Zoe?
A perception check. Okay.
It's straight perception. It's not hearing.
Okay. Well, I got a 6 on my dragon die. Now that I'm using these really cool dice, it's very easy for me to tell which one's my dragon dice and which one are not. 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 2 is 12, plus 1 is 13. Just straight perception.
Great. Okay. After you take that drink, as soon as you're done knocking it back, when you bring your head down from knocking back that drink, you see sort of like a very familiar shaped shadow just go into the group of people.
I follow it. Ina follows!
It's a new horror movie.
The person shadow that you're following is Moz.
Oh. I'm gonna be sneaky.
Okay.
No.
Can you give me dexterity, and if you have anything in stealth through dexterity?
Nope. Children of Alcindor are not sneaky. That was an unintentional roll, but I'll keep it. Okay.
I'll keep it because it was good.
It was a 5, but the rest balanced out. A 5 plus a 2 plus a 1 is 8 plus 2 is 10.
Okay. They look behind. He looks behind his back immediately. It's like he almost feels your presence, and he you two lock eyes. And instead of doing what you think he's gonna do, he just goes, Aina.
Aina runs up in typical Children of Alcindor fashion, not doing it in like an aggressive way, but like the Child of Alcindor way, and fucking headbutts him. Just douche!
Alright, give me a fighting.
A loving fighting. Would I add my Street Fighter feat to this?
Sure.
Okay, sweet.
I think Murphy, while you're doing this, is just going to be in the corner, and like, there are people watching. They have a good vantage point.
You
They're
see
gonna
these
see
two
you do this.
giant-ass people. These two giant-ass people.
Yeah, they're going to see you do this, and they're just going to wince a little bit and then sip their drink.
Okay, so I got a 6, a 4, which is 10, a 4, which is 14, plus 2 equals 16, plus 3 equals 19.
Wonderful. They got a very bad roll, so they just took it. he just goes, Aina! Why? Also, why are you here?
Why are you here?
Father sent me down for something.
Why? Do you know how to get back?
No, he told me I'd figure it out. And I'm guessing this is how I'd figure it out, actually, because like you're here. Why are you here? How'd you get here?
Well, here's the thing. It was a little weird. So, Alcindor told, because I imagine they do not say like, she wouldn't say dad. Like, even though Mars casually said dad, I don't think Aina would casually say dad.
Mars has that just like demeanor. So.
Mm-hmm. And so, like, Aina goes,
Golden Retriever with black hair.
Alcindor, during the lovely, what was it called again? The party, what was it called? The gathering. During the gather, he told me that if things were about to go down, that I needed to go to... Would Aina remember this? This was like 3 weeks ago?
I'm gonna say there was a lot of trauma involved, so you remember a lot of what happened up to how you got here.
So then she says, because I don't think, so she would say, so then he told me that I needed to go to Mamortum for some reason, and then when things were just kind of cool, and then Ania came up, and then Ania said, hey, we need you to come on over, and we need to go do this other stuff, and then also my brother and my sister, and then hold on, I don't remember their name, let me flip.
Gemma and another one.
Gemma
and the other one.
Gemma and the other one that doesn't fucking matter.
It might have been one of the Jacksons, but I don't.
No, it wasn't one of the Jacksons. That's fucking last campaign notes.
We covet the Jacksons here.
Dorian. So then Gemma and Dorian were also like, hey, you need to go over and blah, 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 blah. So then they take me to this weird place. Were you thrown into a hole?
I mean, I wasn't thrown into the hole. I dived into it. I was irresponsibly I was irresponsibly not in the place I was supposed to be, but it was the only way to get down, so I figured somebody would forgive me. So what I did was I crept into Robanthus's area, and everyone was just like, this hole, and I was just like, oh, it's a hole, and then I just went down the hole, and then I ended up in that pink ocean, which was very warm for the season. It was very nice. And I now I'm here, but Ina, I have something to tell you.
Okay.
He grabs both of Ina's very broad, very strong shoulders. He goes, I think I'm in love.
So then Ina then like does like, you know, like on top, like shoulder, like on top, hands on top of their shoulders while their hands are still on her shoulders. So like weird looking like predator
sibling.
handshake almost.
Weird looking sibling who's like weird love.
Have you shown them the dance? Have you decided to fight for their hand yet?
I have not, but I have shown them what I was capable of because I gave them a tiny axe.
That's right. And then Ina is about to reach for the bag of tiny axes and then goes, Murphy has the bag of tiny axes.
You took my tiny axes.
I saw you running into the woods.
I was lost in that forest for like 2 days.
Well, it's not my fault. You just decided to leave axes around instead of just going up to a map.
They were my markers. Father has always told us to make sure we have markers so we know where we are and where we are going.
Ina blanks for a second and goes, no, I was just told to go look at a map.
Okay, Centennial.
And then as she like finishes saying that, she goes, Mars, in case you didn't know, I've recently come into my book smarts. I feel 10% more intelligent.
That's great. Yeah, but Father sent me here because I needed to find something for him because he was going. He's crazy up there right now. But there's like a rampage going. He says there's an uprising happening, so he needs this one item. Now, one item's here, but like, where is this item, anyways? I don't know. I've been here for maybe a week, and there's a lot that goes on. Just
it's a lot.
It's a lot.
You can't really, and we're like in the middle of people like trying to dance.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I imagine we're being like bumped around a whole lot.
Oh yeah, no, it's fun. It's amusing. It's great.
So Ina goes, for instance, like this, my one friend Solus decided that she wanted to come to a rave, and me and Murphy. Did you know that Murphy was here?
Which one's Murphy?
Murphy is supposedly going to end up being Robanthus' sire, which is weird.
So Murphy is one of the plants?
Yes, one of the plant people.
One of the plants, yeah.
One of the plants.
Camera cuts over to Murphy just looking around nervously.
Garrick like touches your shoulder and goes, ah!
I flinch a little. I'm like, oh God.
And then as they're like,
No, I'm not okay. I hate being in groups like this. Makes me nervous. Makes me wish I did drink sometimes, but like I don't like alcohol.
This doesn't taste like alcohol, it just tastes like glitter. It's kind of fun.
I'm good. I think I'll stick with my current drink. But
no problem. You. If you feel like changing, just let me know. I don't know why I'm still mixing
up.
Why
Mars sounds an awful lot like Garrick.
Yeah. Sorry. Let me. If you change your mind, just let me know.
Yeah, I probably won't, but thanks.
Alright, no problem. Alright, back to Marzen.
I feel like as Ina mentions Murphy and is like talking about Murphy, and then she's like, all right, and then turns to where she saw Murphy and is like waving and is like yelling across the room, I found my brother! But in all honesty, it's just like just constant rave music. So Murphy can't hear anything and she just looks like an idiot.
Yeah, Murphy's not even looking in your direction right now.
He goes, anywho, what are you looking for? Because I'm looking for some things in order to get back.
Okay, I'm looking for what is in like a fancy language called the Cultrum Illum Stellae, or in more like, unsmart people terms, the knife of the stars. That is what I am looking for. Yes.
Okay. Okay, so he's looking for the knife of the stars. Would Ina know anything about that?
Ina, that was the first time Ina has ever heard about that. And to be fair, Mars doesn't really know the backstory. He just knows he has to find it.
Well, my one good friend Solus is very book smart and might know about this. Plus, I have a very good friend named Pippin, who's very good and is also one of the children of Esmane, and she knows practically everything.
Oh, and you said Solus is here. Can we talk to Solus? Keep in mind, he does not know.
She's a tiny bunny person, so it's a little hard to try to find her in this mess.
You say tiny bunny person, and can you give me a perception on Mars?
Mm-hmm. I feel like this is going to go from 0 to 100 real quick. All right, she got a 4, 8, 9 perception, so it's solid 10.
Let's see. Okay, he got a 9. So he looks at you and you say that, and he's just like, What does she look like? And you can see his ears start turning like bright red.
Balls, why are you looking like that? Instantly, Ina's mood has changed.
I just so. Remember how I said I was in love?
Yes.
The little tiny axe I gave out was to a girl that had like facial features of an elf, but like had the bunny ears, and her hair kind of looked like Paz. And she was small, and I looked at her and I was just like, oh God, I need to show I'm capable right now. And so I gave her the tiny axe, and then I ran away because I got scared.
Okay, and Solus told us about the tiny axe, right?
Yeah,
okay.
It has a little heart etched into it.
Ina is now putting 2 and 2 together. I don't know how Ina's going to react to this. I feel like I know.
I feel like it's like bullshit, giggling little sister behavior. I'm going to be so for real with you.
No, I think Ina's taking it in the opposite direction.
Oh,
I think Ina doesn't like this.
Oh, no.
Ina's got the hots for him.
No, because that's
Murphy.
my brother! That's my
Murphy.
brother!
I completely forgot.
Yeah, Mars is a child of Alcindor.
Love blooms wherever love blooms.
Okay.
We're not kissing cousins here.
I know.
We're not
Just making a bad joke.
cousins kissing siblings. No
Welcome
way,
to the
Jose.
cousin kissing podcast.
No, we can't make this joke again. We did it earlier.
When did we make this joke before?
I need you to go back into the early beginnings of evolution, where we made kissing cousin joke with the let's start it over, shall we?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I think Ina's a little turned off by this. I think Ina, I think Ina, we've said that Ina's the younger sibling to Mars, right? By only a few years. So Ina instantly becomes cold and is just like, oh, all right then.
Let's see. Mars is just as socially smart as. Oh, okay. 8, 10, 12. Okay, Mars got a 14 on figuring out your entire vibe. And Mars just goes, what did I do?
Well,
I've done something wrong.
Let's see. You've fallen in love, and then she kind of pushes him a little bit with my best friend.
She's your best friend?
Yes.
So you know her?
Yes,
grabs you.
Ina just does a poof, like to knock, like does like the whole hand flip to get the hands off her, and she goes, "Yes, I know who Solus is," and then puts a finger in his face and goes, "I don't think I quite like you trying to get with my best friend."
I'm gonna be so honest with you. I gave her a tiny axe and I ran away because I was scared. So, but I am in love with her. Yes.
You didn't even know her name, Moss. Like, it is like now she's like ramping it up.
It was like love at first. I didn't need to know her name.
I am 10% more intelligent than you. You have to at least know someone's name to fall in love with them.
I mean, I read some contraband books from Paz's domain that were of the romance variety, and I'm going to say that's not 100% true. They are hidden in my room underneath my bed. Do not tell Dad.
Ina instantly is like, you know what? I have my own mission. If you want to find your so-called love of your life, you could go find your tiny bunny person by yourself. And she marches away.
I love you.
And then angrily you hear her stomping and she's like, I love you too. And then stomps away. Ina's pissed.
Do you go looking for Solus at all, or no?
No, I go looking for a secret red door.
There is no red doors.
I go looking for a door that needs a key.
There is no doors. It's
Ina goes and finds something to do.
All right, Murphy, let's go to you.
Cool.
So Garrick is just like, I know this isn't like your entire like cup of tea or anything, but it just sounded fun, and if you did, we can like go somewhere else if you want to.
I mean, I'm here with 2 other people, a couple friends, and I would feel bad just kind of like deserting them, you know?
Yeah,
but like at the same time, I'm getting pretty overstimulated.
I might actually have something because I was worried about this if you were going to be here. And he takes out little earplugs. Aww. And he takes them out of the little case and then puts them in Murph's ears.
Immediately, you just see like not full relief because there's still like it's not
but
just
it's muffled.
It's not just the auditory overstimulation; it's the visual overstimulation too. So like that's at least one section down, you know. Yeah. And or one type of overstimulation down. So
he holds up a finger.
And Murphy just like looks more relaxed and holds up a thumb. It's like, yeah, I like this.
Okay. I wanted you to be a little bit more comfortable. I know at the shooting range we were a little bit like flinchy over the loud noises too, so.
Yeah, it's just I'm not used to loud noises, and you know where I grew up, it's not super loud. You just hear like I grew up in nature pretty much, and like you don't hear a lot of these loud noises. So, says that Ina.
No, like I'm thinking of like noises that are like animals, and I'm like, yes, birds.
Yeah, occasionally you would hear that. What's that owl that screeches really loud? I think it's the barred owl or something like that. It just sounds like a person dying. Murphy's just like laying down in nature, and then all of a sudden you just hear an owl screech super loud, and Murphy's like sound asleep.
Can one of you, or both of you, because you both had the drinks, give me a Constitution?
Okay.
Oh boy. I rolled a 6, a 1, and then a 2. So that's a 10 total.
I got a 5, a 5, And a 3, so that's 13 plus 3 is 16.
Okay. Murph, you feel after even, like, so you put the earplugs in, you're assuming this is because of the earplugs. A sense of, you actually want to be here. This is actually okay now. You're fine with being here.
Okay.
In fact, partying sounds like it would be a good time.
Me as the player wants to fight this so hard, but I didn't roll well.
Ina, because you're on a mission to find a fucking door, that's all you're focused on right now. So
well, I think it's just the sheer I'm pissed off energy.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I forgot I had the
jumping around. What'd you forget?
No, I forgot that I had the thing. I think I have some things that I can like re-roll that with, but it's too late now. I'll just deal with it.
What do you mean you get to re-roll?
Don't we have like a re-roll mechanic or something like that? I'm still learning this.
Babe, I don't know about that shit.
I homebrewed if you guys wanted to use dragon dice or stunt dice like that you've earned. If you want to spend one of those for a reroll, you can, but that depends on if you want to spend it on that. If you can't,
and I have not been keeping track of that.
Yeah, and that's something you should have. So I don't know how many dragon dice you have. So that was on you, dude.
I'm just gonna say 0 for now and just start there.
I currently have 10.
I probably have like somewhere between 5 and 10, but like I'm just gonna start at 0 and start new on that.
Okay,
there you go.
Then you need to actually start keeping track of those. I've told you to keep track of them very much all the time now.
I know.
Okay, so yeah, if you feel like I would really like to re-roll that and you want to use a stunt dice, you guys are allowed to do that. That is something we homebrewed in this.
Okay.
So Solus is out dancing in the middle of the like dance party. She does look over her shoulder and sees Ina just like stomping around. She goes, now. So she sort of like crowds her way through and she goes, Ina!
I don't want to talk right now, especially to you!
What did I do?
Ina turns, fires in her eyes, and she goes, my brother's in love with you!
Have you seen me? Duh.
Ina goes, I've seen you, I see you every day, I live with you!
And I'm gorgeous, this shouldn't be any surprise. Also, although, weird, I don't think I ever met your brother.
The tiny axe, Solus, and then she grabs onto her shoulders and shakes her a little bit. The tiny axe.
Okay, you're gonna make my tits fall out of this leather armor that you made me.
No, I specifically made it so those bad boys are strapped down.
The tiny axe, yes, of course. It was cute. I didn't know anything about it. He just gave it to me and then walked away. I don't know.
Well, he's in love with you and didn't even know your name until about 2 minutes ago.
Ooh, that's a new record for me.
I think Ina... I don't want Ina to be upset with Solus, but Solus isn't taking this seriously, and I think Ina's getting more pissed.
Solus doesn't take anything seriously unless you tell her it's serious.
I know.
That's the entire thing with the... Like, she's just like,
I know. But Ina wants to take this seriously because this is like a big deal. And she's like, can you... I think Ina, like, flatly, after you roll this, I'll see what happens.
Okay. let's see how much she adds to perception. She rolled a 10.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like her anger is very visible. Me as a player, I think it would be very obvious that.
Okay.
I think as long as she didn't roll like a nat 1, you know what I mean?
Solus looks, unless it was like 3 1s. Solus
I rolled a 3 total.
Solus looks and goes, wait, you're actually like really mad.
Yes, of course I'm mad about this.
I didn't do anything though.
No, the problem with it is that falling in love is supposed to be a serious deal, and he's just going off doing it willy-nilly.
I don't know what to say to help with this.
I need you to take this more seriously.
I didn't do anything.
He gets super close to Solus's face and goes, my brother has never been in love with anybody, and this is a very serious situation. You need to take this seriously.
How do you want me to take it seriously? What can I do to help you?
Fall in love with him! And then she starts violently shaking Solus.
I don't know him.
Well, he apparently knows you! And then she stomps away. This is just the episode where I yell everything, guys. I'm so sorry.
Solus is just like, what? She didn't expect that to be the turn that you took. I'm gonna be so real. She was just like, what?
The whiplash.
You're mad that he's in love with me, but I don't know him, so I'm not in love with Oh god, my face hurts.
I am like, I forgot that this was an audio medium for a second. I am smiling, and I am like chuckling to myself. For those of you at home
god, my
listening.
face hurts.
I think at this point, Ina is so... Would she be allowed to come back into the rave if she left it? Or is it a you're one and done?
Give me another. Was it a Constitution I had you guys roll?
Yeah, for the drink.
Yep.
God. Okay, that's a 5, a 2, so that's 12 plus 3, 15. So 1 less.
Suddenly you realize that you actually might get more angry if you leave and come back. So maybe you'll actually calm down if you stay here.
Kyle, I don't like this.
I don't either. This is like a banshee situation, or like
I feel like
what do you call?
I feel like this is a pixie situation.
Pixie or like siren, maybe.
Okay. So Ina is about to like go to the door, and then she feels a pull to like turn herself around, and she goes, "Well, I didn't like that." Turns around and tries to go to the door again.
No, you should definitely stay here and party and have a good time and start dancing with everybody else. In fact,
can Ina make an intelligence check?
Yeah.
Oh God, this rides on
1% more intelligent character.
So much, guys. All right, Dice. I just bought you from Gen Con. You've been doing okay so far. I swear to God, if you fuck it up now.
I wish I bought dice from Gen Con.
Okay. Okay. Not bad. Okay. That's a 6. That's a 3. 9. That's a 2. 11. Plus 1. 12.
Those drinks make you feel really funny. Maybe you should have another one.
Ooh, actually, that's not a bad idea. Murphy's gonna start thinking like, yeah, maybe I should like stay and hang out and like have fun. But then they're gonna be like, hold on, that's not how I normally think. Can I do like a constitution?
Give me a Murphy. Give me an intelligence. Don't give me a constitution.
Okay. Should I
feel like?
Do you think my focus and evaluation would help out here?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, because I'm evaluating the situation.
I was going to say you're evaluating the situation.
I think,
yeah. I just got 2 stunt points.
I think, Murphy is... You rolled 2 6s in a row?
You need 1 6 on your stunt dice.
I don't know.
That's how you get
the... Roll 20 says I got 2 stunt points for that. So
yeah, but we're doing it differently. Remember?
Oh, is it every 6 you get is a stunt point?
Every 6 that you get on your stunt dice, you get a stunt point.
And the stunt dice on roll 20 is the black one.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I should just go back and look through my rolls. Yeah, that's a 12.
But while Murphy's doing that, I feel like Ina is angry enough to where it's keeping her brain clear. I'm guessing that's the situation here. So now she's immediately gonna go try to find Murph, all of her friends, and we're gonna get the fuck out of here.
Good luck.
So Zoe. Do you remember that scene in Percy Jackson at the casino?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You fucker! I suspected! I didn't want to believe it! Motherless fuck. Okay, Ina's immediately gonna do, overtime. She's looking for her friends!
Garrick's just talking to you endlessly, by the way, Murph. While you're spacing out, kind of disassociating, trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. So okay. Garrick is still next to you.
I feel like I'm looking in Garrick's direction, but I'm looking past him.
I get that, yeah. Yeah, through.
Yeah. And then I'm just kind of absent-mindedly nodding and responding to prompts, but not really fully responding to them.
Okay. Garrick does go, hey, do you want to go and dance?
What? Oh, what? Sorry, I'm miles away right now.
No, you'll find. What accent? No,
I feel like Southern and whatever Ina's accent is, they're not close, but they're similar. Yeah.
Fucking me up. It's
it's only one of us can have this accent at a time.
It's a good thing I don't have that accent.
Next campaign,
Allie would be fucked.
Do not switch again. You want to go and dance? I roll it. Apparently not. Someone really Someone really fucked up near you.
It happens on a regular basis.
I was about to say, we haven't had any people come out near us in a bit. They're just all over on. It's all over. No, I'm just thinking. I'm I haven't heard the people by in a little bit, the firefighters and the ambulance from where I live.
Yeah.
Weird.
Murphy's gonna be hold on, give me a sec. I got brain fog real bad right now. I don't know if it's the drink or
yeah, no problem.
Okay. Can Ina roll a searching check to find her friends?
Yeah, roll a searching check. But remember, you just push Solus away. So Solus is kind of staying away from Ina right now.
Okay. It's okay. Ina's second thought is she can't find her friends. She's going to want to do a roll for a fire alarm.
Yeah. Fire alarm in a cave.
I can tell you right now there is no fire alarm that you can see here.
Then she's gonna do a
That's
searching.
Actually against fire code. I'm gonna have to report this place.
Oh shit!
Underground.
You see, there's like a dude. There's like a dude that walks into the club who, you know, is searching around the club and is like, this place looks fun. Let's hang out here. And then as he's searching around, he says, this place isn't up to fire code. We have to leave. And then him and his group leave. I'm totally canoning that. That's canon now.
Okay. So I rolled 2 6s, so that's a 12, plus 2, 14, plus 2, 16, plus 1, 17 for searching. Jesus. I know. Ina's fucking on it.
You immediately see Murph still kind of in their corner. They kind of moved and shifted a little bit, but you can also tell that they look like they're dissociating. My dogs are barking. Not my feet, my actual dogs.
I was about to say. Is it bad that that's where my mind went?
Oh boy,
barking. My dogs are barking.
What's that peepaw scoot?
I just came in from a long day of farming. Them dogs are barking.
Them dogs are barking. Dogs be barking real good.
For those of you listening, my nickname is Peepaw Scoot now.
That was added into the bit that Allie cut out.
Yeah.
Which I might cut this out also.
No.
No. So, that's gonna be our blooper.
Let me...
One thing I do want to say is that Murphy is like slowly walking, like, or like not walking, but like
slowly getting up. That's okay. She can cut out her own audio.
Yeah, right.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, it works. No, Murphy is like slowly inching, like just not fast at all, but like inching towards the sort of more dancing area.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
so, but like they're so dissociated and they're like in a fog.
So can see.
Were you just looking for Murphy, or are you also looking for Solus?
I was looking for all of my friends. Like I'm at like the entrance, right? So I'm looking.
So you notice Solus kind of like in the back toward the DJ stand, but you can you see her, and you can tell she's not having fun anymore.
Okay.
She's just sort of sitting there.
You ruined it, Zoe.
Can I spot my giant ass brother?
Yeah, they're on the other side of the rave.
Okay. Okay. How quickly would I be able to get to Mars?
With
takes about 3 months.
Actually, it takes 20 seconds.
Damn.
Okay, so
20
not that
seconds
far from
Mars.
me.
Haha, fun joke.
Funny guys, this is a serious situation. Jesus.
Sorry, kid. Peepaw Scoot's gonna quiet down now.
It would take you around like 5 to 6 minutes to like get through all of the crowd. However, you hear the DJ go, this comes straight from the McCarty Isles, and a beat drops, and as the beat drops, everything turns this sort of blue, pink, iridescent color, and a puff of smoke comes out. I need everybody to give me a constitution.
Okay. I was about to say, like, it has to be the drinks and something else. That's why, because I've only had one drink. If I use a dragon die, do I re-roll the whole set? Or so I'm using one. One because I did not roll well, and I am not fucking this roll up.
What was it? Constitution, you said?
Yes.
Yep.
And I can't use my swimming for this, right?
No.
Boy, my head is swimming right now. Oh, shit. That's a stunt point.
5.
I rolled a 5, a 4, and a 6 on the stunt dice, so for a total of 16 with my Constitution modifier.
Okay, I rolled a 5, a 4, a 4. So that's 9, 13, plus 3, 16.
Okay.
Hey, we both got the same number.
Someone's got the same number too.
Sweet.
Whoa! It was meant to be.
You want to know who didn't get the same number?
Mars.
Garrick.
Oh, I didn't roll for Garrick, actually. Let's roll for
Yeah, Mars. Okay.
Garrick and Mars might be a little bit glassy-eyed right now.
Okay.
It's okay. Murphy will like firemen carry them out.
Okay. So this is what Enid's gonna do. She sees the smoke, right? So what she's gonna fucking do is and I'm so sad to say this, there's servers walking around, right?
Oh yeah, they have all of the drinks and...
Are they wearing aprons?
No, they're wearing slinky little sparkly dresses.
Okay. Oh fuck, I don't want to have to do this, but I'm gonna have to. Okay, Ina takes out, and I have it written down, from her secret compartment in her jumpsuit that she made for herself. She takes out her sword and cuts open her jumpsuit a little bit so that she has now it's not full length jumpsuit, it's now short jumpsuit. So she's cutting off the legs of her jumpsuit real quick. She's making a little cut and then rips it off.
Okay.
And she's like, I don't want to have to do this. And then she does it anyway. And she makes herself a little mask to put over her face.
Okay.
And now she's going to... I think she's going to run to Murphy first. And then she immediately is like, I'm sorry, I have to do this. And then she tackles him and then ties the mask around his face. The makeshift mask around his face.
Well, we wish we could have done to people in COVID-19.
Yes. That's what she does. That's what she does. She ties the mask around their face.
Okay.
And she's like, I need you to not breathe in so deeply. And then she's like, are you with me, Murphy? And then she does the little to his face, up, not full on slap.
You see that Murphy's eyes are a little foggy, but not fully. And they're dissociating, but not, to the point where they don't know what's happening.
I need you to get Garrick and get out of here. And then she's slap.
They're gonna slowly nod because they're still kind of dissociating, but they understood what you said. And they're gonna grab Garrick's hand and just start yanking.
Okay. She now is gonna go run over to Mars. I would imagine to make a mask, it would take 1/2 of one pant leg, right?
Yeah, but Mars has a big head.
Yeah. So she has
head empty, golden retriever vibes.
Okay, so this is what she's gonna do. Hi, Phoebe.
Hi, Phoebe.
Look at her.
Oh, she up there.
Mm-hmm. This is her favorite spot when Mama's playing games. She's gonna sit and chill. That's what she's gonna do. Look at her on her little perch, and then she's gonna tiny loaf.
I was gonna say, is she making the babiest of biscuits right now?
She's made herself tiny loaf, and then eventually she's gonna tuck her little paws in underneath of her. So I need to make sure I don't move so much.
Just move your chair, and she goes flying.
I mean, no, she's pretty good. Her balance is pretty awesome, actually.
Oh my god! Sorry, I have to derail this for a second. Somebody carpeted their bathroom.
Ew.
Why would they do that? That's gross.
I don't know. Hold on. Let me see if I can.
Ew. Oh, that's probably from the 70s.
Yeah, ugh. Jesus, you gotta rake your carpet.
That's probably from the 70s.
Yeah, that's gross.
And they kept it. Why would they keep it?
Oh, I'd burn the house down.
That would be the first thing to go. Okay, so she's now going to run over to Mars and then do the same thing.
Mars's eyes are completely glassed over, kind of has a pink hue to it, and he goes, Did you hear what they said, Ina? Sorry. Did you hear what they said, Ina?
Yeah. And then she ties the mask around, and then she's like, I'm sorry, I have to do this, big brother. And then she punches the shit out of him and goes, wake up! Just punches him.
Give me a fighting.
I moved for TV. This is just the episode where I scream, guys. I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
Okay.
Phoebe looks so like, I don't know what to do right now.
She's like, I don't know what's happening. Okay, that's a 5. That's a 5. That's a 5. I rolled really well. 5 by 5 is 15 plus 2, 17 plus 3, 20. I punched the shit out of my brother.
Mars go, Ina, boy, I know you were upset about your friend, but like, what that hurt?
I need you to get out of here! And then she starts shoving him, and she's like, this place isn't safe, get out!
But the knife! But also, did you hear what they said about the aisles? Maybe?
Yes, the McCarty Isles, I understand, we've already know about this, get the fuck out!
Okay. Do you know where Solus is?
Yes!
She?
I'm on their necks! Go! And then she starts kicking him, and she's like, I need you to get Murphy and their boyfriend out of here!
Okay.
Ina's in protective sister mode. Protective sister mode engaged. Okay, Ina now runs over to Solus. Because I feel like she's gonna have the worst out of all of them. And I have just one mask left, and that's on my face.
You get over to Solus, and you can see her eyes are perfectly unglassy. They are fully. She is fine. This girly pop has had so much substances in her system that this is doing absolutely jack shit. She's just on the corner, just like kind of puffy eyed and just like sitting away from everybody.
Okay, so this is what Ina's going to do so that she can save not only her friends, but everyone else in this fucking cave. She is going to take her sword and she is going to fucking attack the DJ booth.
I would break the, if I can interject, I would break either the speakers or the fog machines.
Yeah, whatever the smoke was coming out of. Allie said earlier that it was coming out of the DJ booth.
Well, the DJ said this comes straight from the McCarty Isles, and then smoke just appeared.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't see where it came out of. You just saw it happen.
Okay, so then Ina is going to. I feel like Ina's doing so much. Ina is going to. She's gonna do a searching check, and she's gonna try to see where their smoke came out of.
Okay, Murph, we're going to push over to you while Ina's doing that.
Probably not.
While you're starting to head toward the exit with Garrick, suddenly a green spotlight gets placed on you. And they say, hey, where's this guy going? I heard they were from the Citadel. They are a child of Robanthus. How'd you get down here, dog? And everyone goes, hey! And everyone is looking at you. And they're just like, and they go, dance. And they start forming a full circle around you and pulling you into the middle.
Yeah, Murphy's definitely gonna freeze. And if, Garrick or, or anybody is paying attention, they'll see that they're gonna start, kind of lightly sweating, and they're gonna start breathing faster. Like, breathing hard. They're basically gonna start having a panic attack.
Oh no! Murphy, no! Murphy! I can't bleed 2 places at once! I want to help my friend! But Ina doesn't.
Do I need to roll anything or just leave it?
I would say give me a willpower or a constitution.
To try to avoid the...
Yep.
Yeah, because Constitution is going to be the best choice there. Well, that's a 5, a 6, and a 1 on the stunt, so 13 total.
Yes,
Plus 1 for Constitution.
You can do this, Murphy.
You are sort of getting to the point of nonverbal, but you definitely are able to hold off the full panic attack.
Okay. So I'm like shutting down, but not,
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I do that in real life. Okay, yeah, that's what Murphy's doing right now. They're not really making any attempts to escape. It's kind of like there's fight and flight, but then there's freeze, and freeze is where Murphy's at right now.
Okay.
Also, I love Phoebe just in the background staring at you.
Yep. This is the personality of my cat 24/7, always lurking.
Murphy's somewhat similar too.
She just loafs and then she'll like lurk, and then sometimes I'll like turn, and she does terrify me sometimes because I don't see her half the time.
Okay.
Ooh,
so
camera.
Yeah, you're extremely out of focus. I think your internet's going down a bit.
Blurry.
No, I just had too many things up at once. Give me a second.
Bandwidth.
I was looking at something. There we go. Is that better?
No.
Well, I'm also using my shitty camera. I'm not using my good camera.
It was perfect before.
Well, let me see if I can force quit this. Oh, that's why it was not responding. Okay. So as you get pulled into the middle, you lose sight of Garrick like immediately.
Okay.
Like you lose everything. You are just in the middle, and they go. You notice a lot of these people have that pink glassed over eyes, and they're just like, "Hey, come hang out with us."
Yeah, Murphy's just gonna be like looking around, like fast, trying to find anybody that they know, but like failing because of the.
You do see some people with like the leaf pins that show that they are followers of Robanthus.
Do their eyes look glassy?
Yeah, they're not good.
Okay. I think they're just gonna try and like. Hold on, let me see if I have anything.
I don't like this.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so clearly our next place to go is the McCarty Isles. We get it, Allie. We get it.
Interesting. Okay. So I think what I'm going to use is, so everybody's crowding me right now, right? Like there's barely any room around me.
I mean, there's room around you. It's like they kind of made the mosh pit. You are in the center of said mosh pit. They're just rolling around you.
Okay. Is there a way for me to like kind of try to stealth away?
Not in this instance, no.
Damn. Okay. I think Murphy's just going to try and like elbow their way out, or like maybe in some, since dexterity is my best stat, I'm going to try and like, I don't know, maybe like start jumping over people and like using their shoulders and top of their head as like
drop to the floor
footholds.
And crawl between their legs.
I'm in the middle of a circle and the circle's open. So
Okay.
So I think Murphy's going to try to start like using people as like footholds and try to like, for lack of a better description,
like crowd surf.
Yeah, a little bit like run on top of the crowd.
Ooh.
You know?
Okay, that's fine. Give me a, I guess, dex roll.
I get a +4 to this. Oh, here's hoping. Ha ha! I rolled a 5, a 3, and a 5 with my +4. That adds up to a 17.
Okay, you very easily start playing leapfrog around these people. You do see Ina near the DJ booth while you're doing this.
I will say Murphy is tunnel visioned. They don't notice anybody that they know. They're just tunnel visioning out towards the door. And then, yeah.
Okay, so you're headed toward the door.
Yeah, they don't care about anything around them except for ways to escape right now. And they're still like, their vision is still a little blurry. They're still breathing hard. They're still like pre-panic attack.
Okay. Ina.
Mm-hmm.
What are you up to?
Okay, so I rolled for the searching. I didn't roll the best. So I rolled 4 and a 4, which is 8, and a 2, which is 10. Then I do my plus searching, which is 12 plus 1, 13. So not the best.
And what were you searching for? Remind me. Sorry.
Trying to figure out where the smoke's coming from. Because if I can't smash the DJ booth, I gotta smash wherever this smoke's coming out of.
You're looking toward the DJ booth and you're not seeing anything that would have emitted the smoke. Like, you're not seeing, like, speaker systems. You're not seeing anything that could have held this smoke.
Okay. Do I get Kyle, are you thinking the same thing I am, that it's the DJ itself?
I don't think so. I think it's like, because we're in a cave, so I think it's like something further back, or like maybe something is controlling the DJ. Are we at like the furthest part
in the cave, or is there stuff behind this area?
No, it's like an enclosed cave. So Murph is headed toward where you guys entered, and you're toward the back, toward the DJ. It's like a circle,
and there's nothing behind him
other than like the rest of the stage.
Okay. Do you think it was something under the stage?
It's either under the stage or...
The stage is a slab of, like, elevated rock.
Okay, so it's nothing there. I feel like it's the DJ booth.
I think, yeah. I mean, given that information, it probably is.
Okay, so Ina is going to yell at Solus and be like, "Get back!" And then she, in a very manly way, "Get back!" She's going to yell at her friend, "Get out of the way!" And then she's going to fucking hit it. She's going to smash it. Just taking her sword down onto it. And you know what? I'm going to use some of these stunts I have.
Murphy went flight after freeze, and you're just full on fight.
I'm going to use... Well, this is this situation. We don't know if it was another situation what Ina would do. Yeah, Ina's going to use the Mighty Blow, and since my sword is a two-handed weapon, I can use the Mighty Blow stunt for 1 stun point instead of the usual 2.
Okay.
So if I hit it, I get to add an extra 1d6 of damage. So I'm going to roll to hit it. And I roll a +5 to this bad boy. And then I think I already have that added in for... No, because I don't have... Yeah, that makes sense. I don't have the extra two-handed weapons yet because we're not far enough in and I didn't feel like it was necessary yet. Okay! Woohoo! I love this. Okay, so I got a 6. I got a 4, which is 10, and I got another 4, which is 14, +5, 19.
Okay. So once you destroy the DJ booth, all the music stops, but you look at the DJ and the DJ looks at you and they just go, "Oh man, that was like my entire thing."
Oh shoot.
No, he looks at you, Ina, and it's like really floppy golden curls, and like his headphones are on. He like puts them on his neck and goes, "You children of Alcindor never have any fun, do you?"
Because I'm still pissed, I march up to this bozo and I poke him in the chest and I go, it's not very nice when you force people to do things they don't want to do. And I'm like getting up in their personal space.
He extends his hand and goes, I'm Tate, child of Haddon. How are you?
Of course you are. And I don't know if Ina... I don't think Ina's going to take the hand because I feel like this is a trick. Me as the player think this is a trick.
He realizes that Ina's not going to take his hand and he goes, all right.
I don't know what kind of magic you got all stored up in that hand.
I just want people to have a good time.
Yes, and you know what? When you force people to do things they don't want to do, it ends up not being a fun time.
To be fair, they all came here against their will. I sent an invitation.
Yes, but here's the thing. If you have to force people to have fun, they're not doing the fun.
Who was I forcing? I was just allowing there to be a little bit more chillaxing in the air. Not really chillax. If everyone's having a panic attack, he looks over at Murphy, who's going full sprint to the front.
In the middle of having a panic attack.
Tunnel vision, not really caring.
I turn back around to Tate and I go, you are not my friend. And then she sucker punches him in the face.
Oh, okay.
And then she runs towards her real friend, Murphy.
So you're not even taking Solus?
No, I grab Solus's hands and I'm yanking her. I'm like, Murphy, I'm so sorry I left you alone. And she's running
you
after
notice Solus is not talking to you when you yank her out.
That's fine. I'm getting her out of here.
Can you do me a favor? So I can try to find Garrick too.
Yeah, wasn't Garrick with you though?
No,
Garrick got whisked away.
I am full on tunnel vision trying to get out. I do not care about other people right now. So.
Okay. So as I'm running towards Murphy, I am doing big herbo things and I'm like shoving people out of the way and I'm like, back up! My friend Murphy needs space! And then she's like, back up, like shoulder checking people out of the way. She's like, make a path, bitch. I'm coming.
A lot of people look like they are like in a hungover haze right now.
I don't care about your current hungover state. My friend Murphy's having a panic attack. I'm so full of myself right now.
You get to Murphy rather easily if you're shoulder checking people.
Okay. And what
I would say,
do,
like, if you reach Murphy, they're probably like close to the door, if not like pushing on the door to leave.
Mm-hmm. And then, so what I do is, because Ina knows exactly what to do in this situation, guys. Trust me, 100% de facto. She knows what to do. I'm not joking or joshing around with this. I know it sounds like I am, but Ina knows what to do. So she goes, hey there, Murphy. And she's talking in a very quiet voice. She goes, hi, Murphy. I'm trying to get the people to move away, but can you do me a solid and sit on the ground, please?
Murphy's still like pushing on the door and not listening to a word you're saying.
And she's gonna go, okay, I'm going to try to help you do some grounding techniques because this happened an awful lot with my brother Mars before Mars was actually Mars. So this is what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do is we're going to take a deep breath in, if you can hear me, and we're going to breathe in the roses. And she's like breathing, like, and she's counting 1, 2, 3, and then think of some happy thoughts like Garrick. Out, 2, 3, and then as she's like saying Garrick, she's like looking at Solus. Like, I don't know if it's like a communication role that she would need to do that with, but like, go find Garrick is like the meaning of her saying Garrick.
Solus silently gives you her flask and goes, "It's full of water," and just like walks away from you. It's probably like the deadest tone you have heard from Solus.
Okay, so then she goes, and then Ina then like nods a little thank you, and she goes, "I'm just putting some water here on the floor, my good friend Murphy." And then she puts the water like right by, and she goes, "Okay, and we're gonna do our breathing in, and then this time we're not going to think of the same thing as before. You're now going to think about something that you can physically see."
Murphy is gonna, like, in a very quiet voice, just like, not even look anywhere different, but they're just gonna say, like, the light.
Okay. And then as you're breathing out, I want you to find one other thing that you can see.
Murphy's gonna take a deep breath out, and they're gonna, like, point at your ripped up pants. And
My
just
jumpsuit
point.
now shorts.
They're not gonna say it. They're not gonna say anything. They're just gonna point.
Okay. Now as you're breathing in, and as she's doing this, like it's like going through like sight, smell, touch, taste, hear, like all those things until Murphy is calm. What's Solus doing?
Solus is coming back holding Garrick's hand. Garrick has pink sunglasses on that are in the shape of hearts that she put on him because he was having a headache because of all the lights being turned on. And she just like puts him in front of Murph and goes, "Ta-da.
Is this your boyfriend, Garrick? I haven't met them yet."
Murphy's gonna like slowly nod.
Ina leans in close, but not too close, and goes, "They're very cute."
Again, Murphy's gonna slowly nod. They're still staring forward. They're not really saying anything, but yeah.
Murphy, would you like to go outside now?
They're gonna open the door and leave.
Okay.
Garrick follows, and when he catches up, he does hold your hand, Murph, as you guys are walking out.
And Murphy's gonna squeeze and potentially break the hand.
and he goes, he's like, "That's okay. I have healing potions." Whatever. Speaking of which, I need one anyways. This hangover's a bitch.
Yeah, Murphy's just gonna continue being, nonverbal. They're gonna like, acknowledge and nod and all of that stuff. But
do you think we could go and get some pretzels?
Is Ina talking to Solus?
Oh, I think she's talking to the group. I imagine we're all walking out now, but I feel like Ina also goes and gets her brother.
Oh, as soon as you guys get out, Solus starts walking to her apartment. She's not even looking at you, Ina. She's actually really mad that you yelled at her.
That's okay. I totally understand. Okay. So what she's going to do...
I thought it was funny. Yes. Solus did not think it was funny because it was not her fault.
I know. So then Ina then goes, "Okay, so this is not how I wanted to introduce you two together, but Murphy, this is my brother, Mars." And Mars is like, "Oh."
Mars is like, "I didn't even drink. This is crazy. I have the worst hangover right now."
Yes. Try to go find the pretzel cart man. I'm pretty sure he's in the middle of what we like to call franchising because of how much money we give him. Please take care of him. I need to go talk to my good friend Solus real quick.
Mars like looks over to where Solus is walking and then goes, "I'm too scared to even attempt to talk to that right now."
Yeah, you're not allowed to talk to her right now. Leave her alone. And then she runs after Solus. Solus!
Oh, she's ignoring you. She does not. She's like continually walking away.
Solus! Well, I have the running constitution. I can easily catch up to this bitch.
That's fair.
Okay, so I run up and then I finally like catch up. So what's Murphy doing?
Murphy's like slowly coming out of it. They're like more acknowledging whatever Garrick and
I just really want
Mars
Murphy
say.
and Mars content.
So you're holding Solus's flask that has water in it, and it's in the shape of a pink heart. I just need you to know that. Just so Garrick is wearing Solus's hot pink sunglasses are in shape of hearts, and you're holding her hot pink waterful flask.
That's perfect.
Pink Pony Club.
Honestly,
yeah, Murphy's gonna like look at Garrick and basically say like, sorry about that. it's a bit embarrassing.
Yeah, it's nothing to be sorry for. There was a little bit of a stressful situation. I have no idea what happened.
Yeah, it was. I think the person controlling everything wanted to like put a spotlight on me for some reason, and that literally and figuratively happened.
No, what are you talking, Murphy? What are you talking about?
When we were in there, you probably were too. I was in a daze. It almost got me, but the smoke had something in it that made y'all dissociate and not realize what's happening.
What's okay? I don't really remember all that, and I definitely know I didn't drink that much. But okay, all right. I don't. It's not that I don't believe you. It's that's rude. But like, yeah, I don't remember that.
No, it's okay. You were gone. There was nothing I could do to break you out of it.
Oh, okay. Sorry again. Let's go to
Murphy's just gonna like hug Garrick really tight.
Garrick goes, we'll just go to a nice calm cafe next time. That's your favorite place, the paninis, right?
Yeah, I like that. Maybe we can go to like, I don't know, maybe we can go camping sometime too, Oh,
I like camping. Camping's fun.
Works for me. But yeah, I mean, if you could stick around for a bit, that'd be good.
Yeah, I'll stay right here. I don't have anything going on.
And then Murphy just kind of like leans in and sort of takes a deep breath.
He's just holding you. He's just like, it's okay. He's just rubbing your back, letting you know everything's good.
Yeah.
He does go like, I do know when you have panic attacks, sometimes blood sugar drops. So I do have, and he like takes out of his pocket gummy bears. Do you want some?
They'll take like a small handful and just start like slowly eating them.
Yeah.
Mars comes over and is like, "Do you guys see all these pretzels?"
Murphy's just gonna like crack a smile and be like, "All of you are the same."
No, Mars goes, I heard they self-chased, so I got 5. I didn't know what it meant, but it sounded exciting. I'm gonna be so honest.
Your sister got 10.
Why is everyone always trying to put us against each other?
I'm not trying. I'm just saying, y'all are the same.
No, I have to buy
11.
Murphy's just gonna sigh again and
children of Alcindor. Literally the same human.
Yep.
So yeah, Solus is just like standing with you in front of her, Ina.
Okay, so I run up and I stand right in front of her and I go, "Are you going to talk to me?"
Ina, you really hurt me. Because I didn't do anything.
I know that, and I understand that. It's just that I'm very protective over my brother.
That's fine, but I know nothing about them. They literally just gave me a tiny weapon that had a heart engraved on it and then ran away. What am I supposed to do with that information?
You remember when I told you, or I think it was one of your sisters when they were asking about what do you do when you fall in love, and how I said that we have to end up going around and we dance and we punch people in the face and do all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, but they didn't do any of that.
Okay, but here's the thing. That's their version, because Mars is a little weird and likes to do the whole tiny axis bit, and again, we don't understand why they like to do the whole tiny axis bit, but the reason why that whole thing was big is because they were declaring their love for you.
That was just cute. I didn't.
Yes,
do you
I
want me to
understand that it's cute.
Do you want me to give it back?
No, I don't want you to give it back. It's a big deal. Okay, so here's the thing, and Ina like sits on the ground.
You were doing the river.
literally still the same height as Solus. Same height as Solus as she's sitting on the ground. She goes, here's the thing. Mars wasn't always Mars. Mars used to be Carmen. And Carmen, it was a big deal for Carmen to become Mars. And here's the thing. Mars is a very delicate person. And even though everyone thought that it was okay, and Alcinda said that it was okay, some of our siblings were mean towards Mars. And I ended up being that person who was constantly with Mars, and that's why I know how to help Murphy, because Mars would constantly have these, I don't know, we would call them attacks of the brain, because you couldn't stab yourself, and that would hurt. So, essentially what it is that when I ended up hearing that Mars was in love, I got really excited because I know how serious this is, because children of Alcinda typically don't end up getting to have that, what is it called in your little smut books?
Sex?
No. We do the fuck all the time. What's the other thing that it's called?
If Murphy was there, they would be like, do you?
It's towards the end of the book.
Infatuation?
No.
Love?
And maybe it's where everything is hunky-dory and everything's all
happily ever after.
Yes, that. We don't typically get to have that because sometimes we die a little young. That's why Alcinda has a lot of kids. Why he probably has the most kids out of everybody, because we're constantly dying all the time, either to each other or some stupid war. But Mars is different because Mars technically hasn't been in any wars yet and hasn't been interested in fighting other than the tiny axes.
Okay, but again, I didn't do anything, so why'd you yell at me?
I yelled at you because you weren't taking it seriously. Because it's a big deal for a child of Alcinda to actually fall in love with somebody.
Okay, I understand that, Ina, but also you have to realize that I understand it's a big deal, but you shouldn't go after the person that literally did nothing to start it.
I know. I was just really upset because, I don't know, I think I was more upset with Mars than anything else, because I thought that if you and him were to fall in love, then that means you wouldn't be my best friend anymore.
If anything, wouldn't I be more of your best friend? Because I'd be like your sister-in-law.
No. Because then you'd want to spend all your time with Mars. And Murphy has Garrick, and I don't have really anybody else.
Now you're making me sad as the player.
I'm so sorry. This is Ina's feelings.
Well, to be fair, Murphy just had some big feelings. So.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't...
I have all my other friends, but I hear what you and Murphy say sometimes about how they're not really my friends. But, I try to make friends with people, and that's why I go out on my little adventures all the time.
I think your friend at the LARP field is definitely your friend. I do think that they are absolutely fucking buck wild in love with you, but that's besides the point.
No, that's not love. He hasn't decided that if he wants to date me or anything like that, because he hasn't decided to punch somebody for me, and I don't think I feel like that for him.
Okay, Ina, can I, if we're having this conversation, I need to have this conversation with you. People down here don't declare their love by punching other people for them.
Or dancing?
I mean, sometimes dancing, but they would be dancing with you. They wouldn't be dancing for you.
Well, that's just stupid. That makes no sense. What's the point of dancing then?
It's more of like a... It's more of like an act that you do together to show your partnership to other people. It's kind of like to show off, like, this is my person, this is my mortal. But that people aren't going to punch other people for you. If anything, you'll get flowers.
I don't know. I punch people all the time, and that seems to work.
I feel like Murphy would also beat someone up for somebody that they cared about.
Gods just have no idea of how to show their affection.
Yeah, because like it's hard for us to die. So,
well, other than the kids of Alcindor that just die all the fucking time.
Yeah, that's true.
But if Mars ever gets, I don't know, has a reason to want to talk to me, which I don't know. It's not like I would just sit there and ignore them. I mean, I've already told you that I thought that they were cute. It's not something that I was just going to ignore.
Okay, I'm just asking that if it ends up becoming something serious, to please take it seriously and to make sure that you don't make fun of the tiny X's.
I think those are cute. They're great for charcuterie.
Yeah, that's specifically why I gave them all to Murphy, and Murphy doesn't seem to want to use them.
Well, Murphy also hasn't had the opportunity to use them as like a throwing star type thing.
Says Chibi Kyle from the ether.
Yeah.
But do we know what that was about inside the rave? Like, do we know what was going on there?
Yeah. So I still had some small intellectuals, and then she kind of like to call my mental facilities facsimiles. My mental smartitudes.
Mental smartitudes. I'm going to use that from now on.
My mental smartitudes. My mental smartitudes. So I met the DJ and I punched him in the face because they weren't very nice and they weren't very much of a friend, and I told them that they were not going to be my friend. They said that before the whole smoke came out, they said this comes straight from the McCarty Isles, and then they also somehow knew that both me and Murphy were gods, and then that's why Murphy ended up having the panic attack, because they singled out Murphy, and it caused a whole thing, and then they knew that I was a child of Alcindor.
I mean, is there a reason why they would know that?
I don't know. I didn't ask. I just told them that they weren't very nice, and that they shouldn't force people to have fun if they don't want to have fun in that moment, and I punched them in the face.
Okay.
Not in the romantic way.
No, there's not a romantic way to do that, Ina. Okay, so there was no reason for them to know who you were.
Nope.
And they had nothing to do with you guys back on the Citadel.
Never seen them before in my life that Ina can remember. All I know is that the name is Tate, and they're a child of Haddon.
So they do have something to do with you back on the Citadel.
Yeah, but I've never met them before. I've never seen them up on there. I've never seen them in the ops.
Did you hear any information from other people around you, or what was
just the stuff about the McCarty Isle? I mean, should Ina do like an intelligence check to see if she remembers anything?
No, because none of you guys asked anybody anything, and you didn't investigate anything, and you didn't ask anybody shit.
Well, do you think we should go back and ask some people about the things?
It's all gone, babe. It's all over.
Yeah, Murphy's not going back in there anyway. It doesn't matter.
We had other things to worry about, like pretzels.
Yeah.
Oops. Well, if anything, we could try to go to the Temple of Haddon later. That's probably where Tate went. Ina visibly does not like Tate.
I mean, we can totally check, but I'm kind of partied out for tonight. I don't like. you see her actively like getting a little bit upset again, and she goes, Ina, there's another reason why I'm getting very upset about you yelling at me about something that wasn't really my fault. And that is, I don't know if you noticed, but I have maybe 2 other friends, and they don't even live around here. And you guys. Not a lot of people like me.
Why? You're very nice.
Has a lot to do with my personality. It has a lot to do with being half elf, half wild folk. Has a lot to do with people not particularly enjoying my intelligence. Has a lot to do with how close my family is to Paz due to jealousy. There's a lot of factors that goes into people not liking me or my family. Though they can't really kick us out because we have a very valuable shop in Arona. It's still a thing that we deal with on a daily basis, is just a lot of shit from a lot of people. So having somebody who I considered a very good friend yell at me for something I didn't do, it just brought me back to a lot of trauma that I've had with people pretending to be my friends and then accusing me of stuff that I didn't do. So, if we could not do that again, that would be great.
That's no problem, especially because it's really hard for me to lie. I don't think I could ever lie ever. I did it once and I didn't like it.
Okay.
Also,
right.
If anyone's ever mean to you in person, I'll just punch them in the face. Not in the nice way.
I think at that point, Murphy, Garrick, and Mars are going to walk up. And Murphy's going to be like...
Solus looks at Mars and goes, shit.
And then Ina stands up and goes, all right, this is my brother Mars, and this is my good friend Solus.
Hi, Mars. Thanks for the axe. Had a cute little heart stitched in on it. And Mars goes bright red. He goes, oh, I'm happy you liked it. Actually, I'm very happy you like. I'm Mars. Hi. She's like, it's nice to meet you.
Murphy's gonna sort of like they're walking very slow, and they're like, kind of recuperating from the panic attack, and but they're gonna be like, hey, this is Garrick. I've been meaning to introduce y'all, but I feel like, we're here. So might as well.
Garrick raises his hand.
Charmer than ever.
He has one of the pretzels at Mars.
Murphy also has like a piece of the pretzel.
Yeah.
Just kind of like nibbling on it. But yeah, Murphy's going to be like, I don't know what y'all are talking about. So I heard the word punch. Let's not. Can we just go home, please?
Yeah, I was headed there. Garrick, are you spending the night? And Garrick goes, well, how big's your apartment? And she goes, it's a studio. And he goes, I'm going to go back to mine. I will see you guys later.
Murphy's going to give Garrick like a really big hug and just be like, thank you. And then, yeah.
Yeah. He just goes, don't you thank me? And he gives Murphy a kiss on the cheek and before he walks away.
Let me know when you get home.
Oh, that's very cute. Ina's like standing there, like still in like standing there like this. Like, that's very cute.
Yeah, Murphy, before Garrick leaves, Murphy's going to be like, just let me know when you get home, okay?
Will do.
All right.
Solus looks at Mars and goes, do you have a place to sleep? And Mars goes, yes, I do. I am sleeping in, I'm sleeping in the park, actually. And she goes, okay.
It's actually quite nice. I kind of saw it. You had a nice little leaf pile for your bed.
I started making a treehouse because I've always wanted one, but Alcinda never let us have one.
Tree houses. We always saw them from afar from Paz's domain, and we could never go and see what it was.
Max is still cleaning. They just walked into my room and gave me a quarter.
The gnome fairy came and dropped off a quarter.
Solus goes, so you're building your own place just in the park area? And he goes, yeah. I'm very capable with my hands. And then he realizes what he says, and he goes, I'm gonna go. Just like sort of sprints away, and she goes, okay. All right.
Are there any like late night food places open right now?
There's a bunch of food trucks just like all over. There's a bunch of food trucks
Murphy
all
wants
around.
something more comforting, so I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna like I can't think of like a food right now, but like they're gonna find one of the food trucks. They're gonna just.
Is Murphy also vegetarian like Solus is, or no?
No, Murphy will eat whatever you put in front of them.
Okay.
But basically, like, I think what they're going to do is they're going to find a truck that's just like, you know, selling cheap and like it looks shitty, but it probably isn't type food. And just buy like something and then start like eating it and just be like, yeah, I need. Oh boy, that's so much better.
Solus got cheese fries from one of the vendor carts, and she's just sitting on the curb.
Murphy steals a fry.
It's like the shittiest cheese.
Oh yeah, it's like that fucking gas station nacho cheese.
Oh yeah, but like the fries are like really good.
Oh yeah,
the Velveeta cheese in a can.
No, I feel like gas station cheese is worse than that.
It's like the nacho cheese from like the gas.
Yeah,
that's cheese in a can.
Technically,
the nacho cheese has a little bit of spice to it.
No, but like that stuff comes
like
in a can.
bowling alley nacho cheese.
Yeah.
That stuff comes in like a can.
I think it comes in a bag and then it gets put in like the can or like whatever. But anyway.
But Solus just goes, sorry for making us go to a shitty rave.
Well, you didn't know that it was run by an evil, stupid person named Tate.
Murphy's gonna like kind of like get in front of Solus and be like, that was not your fault. You wanted to have a good time. And honestly, I was having a good time. I like people watching. I like being off on the side, you know. That's entertaining to me. And that kind of thing was perfect up until the point where Tate was his name. That's to the point where like Tate was starting to fuck with everybody, but that's not on you. They're going to give Solus a hug.
I liked going to the serpent place. That was fun.
I honestly liked the library.
The library was very cool.
The library did not like you.
I really hope I can.
You were detained. I had to come save you. Okay, so as the night wraps up, we're all sitting on the curb eating shitty fries and bad food from food trucks. And I'm going to make it so real. A lot of food trucks make very good food. This is not one of them.
Yeah. I think this isn't quite that one food truck at Gen Con, but it's like I still can't believe the chicken from that place.
Oh my god.
It wasn't chicken.
It wasn't chicken, but it was chicken.
Yeah.
I think Ina is like eating because, again, she's only ever really eaten pretzels from a food truck. The first thing she goes is, do you have any pretzels?
Ina, you need protein.
She's eating pretzels from a food
this is a barbecue truck.
Can I have? And then she looks over and she goes, can I just have the biggest pile of meat that you can give me?
they look over
that's
their
gonna
shoulder.
be like 100 fellas. You gotta chill.
No, they like look over their shoulders and be like, I need a man eater, and you hear people go, ah!
They start beating their chest, and they're like, yeah.
It's 2 rack of ribs, a smoked turkey leg, and like a pile of pulled pork. Have fun.
Fuck yeah.
Can I also get the cheese on it, please?
Hell yeah, you can.
Okay.
You hear that, Zed? Zed's like, yeah. That's an orc in the back.
Like Murph and Solus are like sitting there and they're like leaning on each other and having a fun time. And then as you pan the camera over just like an inch, you see Ina just going.
And it was the best protein that fucking Ina had the entire time. The end.
You're just like, it's just glorious. It's glorious. Oh, this was fun.
At some point, they got fried Oreos. It's fine.
Oh fuck! I would kill fried Oreos
The men
right
in
now.
the truck are just like, she's a goddess.
She is though. Hey, hi, hello friends, it's your favorite game goddess here. Yay! Really hope you liked that episode. If you aren't, why not? Just follow us on social media, it's easy. You can follow us on Threads and Instagram at DiceDropPod, and if you're still using X, which is unfortunate, you can follow us there at Dice_Drop. If you're like, man, I really fucking hate social media, but I do like Discord, we have one of those too, and you can check it out in the link tree below. The games we are playing is a fun little mix of Fantasy Age and Dragon Age from Green Ronin. If you want to check them out or any other Age system games, go to greenroninstore.com and make sure when you're at checkout, put in our promo code DiceDrop so you can get 10% off your entire order. Our intro, outro music is made by the wonderful, the beautiful Ty Artemis. You can check them out in the description below as well. And our next episode will be out October 19th, and it will be our holiday special featuring Critical Thinking Witches. We are going to be playing Kids on Brooms. Check it out. See you then, friends. Bye. Like, fucked up.
Yeah.
I feel like that's nice.
Kyle's new nickname is Peepaw Scoot.
Hi, my name is Peepaw Scoot.
Peepaw Scooter.
Kyle.